No one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers.
Hi! So today we count down 24 days to PSLE. Let's read today's question. Fiona and Gary were each given some money. If Fiona spent thrice as much as Gary, she would still have $450 when Gary had spent all his money. If Fiona spent 1/3 of what Gary had spent, she would have $690 when Gary had spent all his money. We need to find out Fiona's money also as well as Gary's money. So for this question, I'm going to draw the model to solve. Now if Fiona spends thrice as much as Gary, meaning Fiona spends 3 units and Gary spends 1 unit. Okay, now she would still have $450 left when Gary had spent all his money. So which means 1 unit is all that Gary has. Okay, that's all. Okay, Gary has 1 unit, he spent 1 unit. Fiona spent thrice as much as Gary, Fiona having 3 of the green part that she had spent. And not just that, she still had $450 left. So this is the amount of money that both of them have. Okay, now since there are 2 scenarios, there's another if, right? Second part. I'm going to draw another model for that. So we know that that's Fiona's money and that's Gary's money. Okay, now next thing they tell us that now Fiona is going to be spending 1/3 of what Gary spends. Okay, so Gary is going to spend 3 units, so I'm going to cut Gary's unit into 3, and Fiona spends just 1 part. So once again, Gary, that's all he has, so he spends that 3 parts. He finished spending everything. Fiona only spent 1 part, that green part there. She would still have $690 after Gary finished spending all his money. Okay, so this part would be $690 for Fiona. Okay, so we have our 2 models. What we have to do now is to extend all the lines to make all the units equal so we can compare. So if you extend the lines up, so for the top model, we are able to cut the units up. Okay, so we have equal units. So then if we do that, the rest of Fiona's also has to be cut. Okay, so now we can compare. If you look at this portion here, you're able to tell that the 8 units there would be equal to, let's find out, $690 minus $450. Okay, that difference there of $240 make up the 8 units. Okay, so with that, we're able to find out what's 1 unit. $240 divided by 8, which is $30. So we need to find Fiona. Fiona would be 1 unit plus $690, which is $720. And for Gary would be just 3 units, which is 30 times 3, $90. So that's the answer for this question. See you tomorrow.